Hello everyone, hello. This is Michelle Mickey Jones, and I am coming to you today to speak to you on the technical aspects of writing. Who am I? I am a social worker, a writer, a poet, a published author who is here to help you to develop and to implement skills and techniques that will help you be a expert in your craft. And in this particular case, it's writing. So why do I do this? I do this because you are a writer, and I like to share information about what I have learned, am learning, and will learn so that we can all be good at what we do. Who do I do this for? I do this for you. Why do I do this again? Because I like it. Anyway, what we are talking about today is the technical aspects of writing, and we're talking about there are 4 different writing styles. In a previous video, I've talked to you about expository writing. And expository writing means that you are very factual in your writing style. What you say is very factual. So we're talking about how-to manuals, we're talking about recipes, we are talking about did I say how-to manuals? Yes, how-to manuals. We're talking about recipes. We're talking about business manuals. We're talking about those types of things, instructions and directions. Those types of things that give you specific how-to facts and information on how to obtain your end result. So what we're talking about in this video is descriptive writing. Now, descriptive writing is exactly what it sounds like. Poetic, and it is very visual. So how good are you at being descriptive? When we talk about descriptive writing, we're talking about bringing the reader, bringing the listener into the moment with you. And what do I mean by that? We're talking about you paint a picture so vivid and so real that it becomes almost impossible for them not to be able to see what you are saying. You give it so much detail. You give it so much color. You give it so much emphasis that they are actually moved by their imagination of what you've said or written. That's what we're talking about when we talk about descriptive writing. So, how good are you at descriptive writing? I don't know. Are you a descriptive writer? Or are you expository in your writing? Do you love the how-to manuals? Or do you like to tell a story and paint a picture? It's completely up to you. But we will be discussing, and we have discussed today, the 4 parts of writing styles. Expository, descriptive, narrative, and persuasive. And when we talk about descriptive writing, it is very poetic and very visual. When you speak in descriptive, you help your listener, you help your viewer, you help your reader to see what you are saying. Okay? Now, one way in using descriptive writing is when you have a person that had sight and knows the essence of color and then loses their sight. They are able to describe to a person who's never had sight a particular color. Now, most people who've never had sight don't know what the color red looks like. But they know what hot feels like, and they know what extremely hot feels like. So if you were going to describe the color red to a person that does not have sight. You would want to use words and actions that would allow them to actually sense the color as opposed to seeing the color. Get it? Okay? So when you use a banana and you want to describe its yellowness, if they've never seen the color yellow, but they felt the texture of a banana, they make the association to the yellow. So when you're descriptive in your writing, when you're descriptive in your speaking, you help others to see what you are saying. You can describe clouds. You can describe the texture of a flower. You can describe an open field. You can describe an automobile in great detail. You can describe a feeling. That description invokes a sensation, which creates an image. I won't say it's simple as that, but it's easier said. So when you decide which type of writer you want to be an expert at it. Learn words that help in your particular style of writing. If you're a descriptive writer, you use vibrant words. You use colorful words. You use great tone when you're speaking. Your words have a smile about them when you're a descriptive writer. And that smile that's on your face as you're writing transfers that emotion to the person that's reading it. That's the joy of being a descriptive writer. That's the poetic nature of being a descriptive writer. I am happy to share with you. I am always delighted to offer my skills and my things that I've learned and my innovative ways of speaking with you. Why? Because it's necessary in order for you to be the best writer that you are supposed to be for you. So, this is Michelle Mickey Jones, and I am coming to you today to speak to you about descriptive writing. It is a technical aspect of writing, and it is one of the 4 major defined styles in writing. Have a great day.